Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you all. My name is Sol. We'll be starting in a few minutes when more people join. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's get started. If some people can be here.
Sol, I think we are losing you. It's your voice is coming mechanic.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. We can hear you. If you can keep talking, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, hello, everybody. My name is Sol. I will be hosting this AMA with Ethan and Yuris from Freebnk. Ethan is from Kima. Would you like to share us your news? Because I know that Kima is presenting its TGA. So, Ethan, do you have some news to share with us?
Just to say that we are nearing the TGE, the token generation event. We will announce the exact date very, very soon. We are finalizing the details, and once we have the details, we will announce the dates. And we are very excited that the community can finally become part of the project, helping secure the network through the token. And this is an exciting milestone for the project.
Great, those are exciting news. So, Yunus, Freebank just launched its RWA marketplace. Would you like to share some things about it, some news for the community?
Of course. First of all, hello everyone, and thank you very much to joining this AMA with Kima, with Ethan. We recently launched our RWA marketplace, starting with the property investments, which we are at the moment allowing our customer to invest in property with just the $50 USDT and generate passive income. It's live at the moment, and we still have some place available, and happy to join and then go to the really Web3 investments opportunity with Freebnk.
Great, fantastic. So we'll be asking you both some questions about the future of RWA, the future of crypto, because Kima and Freebank are shaping the future of crypto. So the first question from the community is, how can crypto improve financial inclusion in unbanked regions? Would you like to start, Yunus?
Yes, of course. I can start with because we are mainly B2C. We are the retail product. Because of the limitation, it's really triggering to the region by region. Financial offering is changing. The crypto bring the equality of this offering. But my main point would be the crypto is right now. It's like, of course, they're keeping their value, increasing down, ups and down, but we need to make crypto, to able to make crypto mainstream and to allowing to unbank people, the regions, to able to get a true benefit. We need to find a way to spend this crypto like fiat. Once we've done that, that would be the true discovery for the unbanked people, unbanked person, or like emerging markets and all of this, because we can, once we have this opportunity, once we have, you can spend your crypto like fiat, you will be able to truly get benefit of the crypto, and doesn't matter your bank, unbank, you're going to be all the same. So yeah, that's my opinion, and I'll pass it through to Ethan.
Yes, thank you. So I completely agree, and the way I I see it is that there are three layers for this innovation. So at the very basic, we have this new amazing capability to have cryptographic representation of ownership. So that means that you and I and everyone, and that is the emphasis on everyone, can now own valuable assets without dependency on third parties, on banks and asset managers. Now there are assets that we can hold them and own them. So the very basic capability to cryptographically create this ownership, that is the first level of the innovation. And without that, nothing is possible. Now, on top of that, there's the mobility part. So I own an asset. If I have nothing to do with it, if I cannot send it, sell it, buy it, do something with it, use it as a collateral, use it as an investment to generate income, then nothing is possible. So this is when we need the pipes. This is where we need the infrastructure, and this is where Kima comes into play to enable the transfer and the interoperability, not only transferring in-kind assets, but also create this seamless web of connections between any type of ecosystem. And that makes it even more liquid, more powerful, more valuable, because now if you have an asset, you can do whatever you want with it because it can be accepted in any ecosystem. And that's part of it, is the connection that you mentioned, Jonas, between crypto and fiat. And the third layer, on top of everything, this is where we need the applications like Freebnk. So infrastructure is nice, and there's only so much people who can actually deal with cryptographic algorithms and APIs and wallets and keys and seeds and all of these things. But the innovation like Freebnk, this is what really, this is the outlet to the masses. This is what makes all this innovation, the cryptography and the transferability and the interoperability. All of this needs the outlet to the masses, and that's where Freebnk comes into play. So the combination of this stack of layers is the real innovation that we see in the crypto space.
Fantastic, Ethan. So you just answered my next question about how your company include real world assets. If you want to add something else, great, it's welcome. If not, Yunus, how does Freebnk include RWA?
So maybe I can just start and just to complete my previous explanation. So Kima is this protocol that makes the transfer of assets possible, because when a blockchain is being created, by definition, it can only support its own assets. Bitcoin can only support Bitcoin. You cannot accept Ethereum in Bitcoin, and you cannot accept Bitcoin in Ethereum. So, and you cannot accept euros into a wallet, or you cannot accept USDC into your bank account. So with all these innovations, we see islands of liquidity, of asset classes, and Kima enables the transferability and also the buy and sell of real-world assets in a peer-to-peer manner. So there's no need for escrows, there's no need for banks, there's no need for intermediaries. An application like Freebnk can use the Kima infrastructure to enable peer-to-peer transactions between its users for real-world assets.
Absolutely.
Fantastic,
So,
Yunus.
yeah,
So
thank you very much, Ethan, for your kind words. And we are a team, to be honest with you. Before I answer this question, because we are not enemy, we are not competitors. We are a bunch of innovators trying to create a new financial structure together. You are doing more like an infrastructure side. We are doing more like a retail side, and we are we have to be there because we need more people like us to invent, more people like Freebnk to Kima, like to able to bring these the aspects together. So the future is bright, I believe. So in in RWA as exactly so. We are more like, again, in the retail aspect of that. The motto is the easy to use, and also to able to any people, any average Joe, able to invest any property without any restriction of the location and anything. So to able to provide that, we are in like more like it's like the providing this investment instrument in the easy way, our customer. So the experience is really important for us because it shouldn't be complicated. As we know, it's to be able to mass adoption for RWA or anything, people to understand Web 2, Web 3 need to merge. So which again, I'm going to come back to the Ethan's point. To able to do that, we need the Kima like project, allowing us to easily, without relying on any blockchain. Not relying on, it's not the right word, not the stuck in the one chain to another chain. We need the Kima like projects kind of to allowing us to do cross chain without our customer realizing it. So do we have any problem for when we are exchanging euro to USD? No, you just see the exchange rate, and then we don't need to keep any other the token gas fee and cross chain fee breach or all of that. We don't need to think about that. So if we would like to really the mainstream, we should allow people to do the transaction like a fiat, like a changing USD to euro or GBP or whatever they do without thinking about anything. So yeah.
Fantastic, Yunus. Thank you for your answers. So this question is for Ethan. What's next for Kima Network, and what can users expect in the coming month?
So we're working hard building the network. We have an amazing milestone in our product development, and that is the mainnet. Along with the TGE, we're also going to release our mainnet, which means basically that now applications will be able to start using our SDK and start being able to benefit from these capabilities that Kima provides. Like every software product, and I've been doing, I'm in the software business for over 30 years now, revealing my age here. So like every software business, the first version is always, it has challenges and issues, and it's basically a minimal product just to provide a viable features. So we are going to release in the coming months more and more capabilities that we're building in a gradual manner. The most notable ones are fiat support. So we will release support for euros initially. Then we will extend it to other currencies and jurisdictions. Another key feature is directly related to real-world assets. So initially, we will enable transfer of stable coins. Then we will add fiat. And also, we will add the ability for a DVP transaction. DVP stands for delivery versus payment. It's a known term in the financial world where two parties want to exchange an asset in return for a payment in one transaction. So up until today, the only way to do it was to use an escrow. An escrow is a mediator that is trusted by the two parties because no party necessarily trusts the other party. So the mediator, the escrow, accepts the asset, accepts the payment, and then it releases them to the other party. What Kima does is, and this is something that is coming in the coming months, it functions as a decentralized escrow. So you can have peer-to-peer DVP transactions, swapping assets versus payments without an intermediary. And this is a huge, in my mind, a huge innovation in the financial system, because now there's less counterparty risk. It costs less to transact. It's safer from all aspects. And that is something that we're going to release in the coming months. And we have quite a few surprises, so I need to spare some of these surprises for the next AMA.
Fantastic, Ethan. Thank you very much. Those are exciting news for Kima. Seems like the next months will be very exciting for the company. So, Eunice, Freebank has launched its RWA marketplace, as I previously mentioned. Can you share what are the upcoming plans for the company?
Yes, of course. We are expanding our RWA with right now we are in our own, because this we call this RWA marketplace. We are age of the closing the deals with another developers, another the companies offer more property in our the ecosystem. Very soon, I think, as I give a little bit of hint, the last AMA. We are start offering blue chip stock, again, tokenized blue chip stock such as Tesla, Nvidia, Amazon, all of those things will be soon available. And that will be very huge news. And I'm not going to share today in here. Before end of the year, we are going to bring a very good solution for one of the biggest issue in the crypto industry, for retail crypto industry. So that would be going to be very good news. The upcoming weeks, we are going to do some partnership announcement, and we are going to make this happen. So that's all I can say for now.
Okay, Eunice, those news are fantastic. Community was very excited about it, and they were waiting for them. So this question is for both of you. How do you see regulations impacting crypto adoption globally, or RWA adoption?
I mean, I can start with that in my point of view, because as I mentioned, we are right now. You can invest in the property in Freebank, the application. But this is I'm going to use a little bit of technical term. It's like a direct tokenization. So you have a financial right of this property. You can have such as the passive income, rent generation from that, but you can't really give this asset as a collateral, your share, because of the regulation. And also it needs the liquidity and all of the other things, but the regulation is the impact, because if we would like to truly use the power of the RWA, we want to buy something, put as a collateral, and transfer this outside of the another wallet, and etc. We need a regulation allowing us to do that. So I think that part is really important, and I believe it's still they need to work fast.
Yeah, and from our perspective, which is more the infrastructure side, so regulation is in the crypto space. We sometimes especially those of us who have been a while in the space, we remember the days where there was no regulation. Everything was the Wild West. You could do everything you wanted, and those were nice days. But as soon as you want to become mainstream, as soon as you want to be accessible by everyone, every person, then there is no other way, and you have to comply with regulations. So I think that the silver lining, the good side of it, is that regulation will make it more accessible. It will allow people that were afraid of getting into this space and using applications like Freebank to be able to do so, because there's clarity, because regulation is there, and nobody is afraid that they're now doing something related to all those bad things that are sometimes associated with crypto. So I think that the regulation overall will do good. It will create clarity. It will allow people to get into the space and start benefiting from the innovation. So Yunus mentioned collaterals. So you can now use DeFi and real world assets and compose assets in order to use them as collaterals and create new use cases that you couldn't do it beforehand. You couldn't use your stock if you're owning NVIDIA. You couldn't use it as a collateral to borrow money in a direct manner. That was a very complicated process with bankers. Now you can create an application that does it with smart contracts, and the innovation is now open to the builders as long as they comply with the regulation and use all the security measures. So this is huge. This is really democratizing the financial space that was closed to banks and only large organizations. And now applications like Freebnk can become banks, can facilitate things that in the past were impossible. So the impact is, I think, overall positive because it will allow everyone to use these services.
Great, thank you, Ethan. So your last statement led to my following question, my last question, and this is a personal one. Thank you for the almost 1,000 people here. This last question is, do you both feel that RWA is the future?
I mean, I can start with that. Part of the future, because yes, it's a really big part of the RWA is really a big part of the new financial infrastructure. As Ethan said, yes, we right now with the power of RWA, we can create a new financial offering very easily, and also we can call ourselves like a new age bank, because as you know, Sol, the Freebnk is we all call ourselves banking 2.0. RWA allowing us to do that in obviously with the very easy manner. The answer that just if you come back to other questions about the regulation, the Freebnk the build ourselves from the beginning like complies with the regulation. All our customers the passing, because we right now Freebank's around age of the 12,000 customers, but we can easily go this like a 120,000 if we don't do the KYC, if we don't do the AML checks. But why we are doing this? We are doing this for the future offering, because we can see the regulation coming that point of that the people going to ask that and etc. The regulators going to ask that. So that's another part. But for RWA, it's again the allowing us to offer and build quite a lot of service in our financial offering. So I believe that's the part of that. But there is that's the exciting part. That's the wakes me up every day to work with the crypto, because the crypto is expanding. Crypto is never ending right now. The development is huge. Tomorrow, what's going to happen? We don't know it, and it's just like AI and other things we are talking about with our system, with the programmable banking, like AI agents, etc. So the RWA definitely a huge part, but there will be the another parts on the new financial system in crypto financial system. So yeah.
And I completely agree. So it is. I completely agree. It is part of the future. It's definitely something that will become the norm. Today, we have the majority of the assets in the world are not digital. And the question now that people are asking is why, if you're digitizing, if you're tokenizing something, why should you tokenize it? I think that in 5-7 years, the question would be why not tokenizing it? Because once you tokenize it, you benefit from its ability to settle immediately. Immediate instant settlement is huge in the financial system. Instead of waiting 4 business days, you can move an asset. It can be a real estate, a stock, a bond, debt, whatever, a piece of art. Anything can be settled immediately. And then in 5 years, the question would be, why didn't you tokenize an asset? Why don't you use instant settlement? Why don't you benefit from the extra liquidity that a tokenized asset gets? So that will be the norm, and non-tokenized assets will be the exceptions.
Thank you, Ethan, and thank you everybody for joining us for to be here. Follow both companies on X, on LinkedIn, and let's continue shaping the future of finance together. This AMA has been recorded, so you will be finding it on our X and Kima's X account. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you, Junius. Thank you, Ethan. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. Bye, everyone.